I gotta go to the other side and start over.
Wow.
Okay? But that's okay. We'll start on the other side.
He's smart. He did learn something.
So the only thing that I would change in that phrasing is trust is transferable. He can trust me to release the pressure when he's doing the thing I want. I've been consistent with that. So his ability to learn gets excelled by the fact that I'm trustworthy. I'm trustworthy. I release the pressure when he does what I ask. Because of that, he might learn faster on this side. Okay? He might not. Thing is I'm not going to assume anything, and I'm not going to expect anything. I'm going to follow the 2 rules. I'm going to apply pressure, know what I'm applying that pressure for, and release the pressure when I get what it is I'm looking for. Basic? Yes. Vital? Completely. Practiced? Not normally. Okay? Yes! 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 Good boy. Yes. I'm crazy, but I'm understandable. Couple of things. I don't just let him go anywhere. Okay? You notice I circle him? We're always working in a circle. Because as long as I can keep him in an arc, no matter what size he is, there's less likelihood that he would use the most natural thing in his life, which is flight. Okay? He can run in a circle, and I can keep up with him, depending upon the size of the circle. But if I ever let him get his head straight and start away from me, he's doing that thing again, isn't he? He's deciding he can just run me over and go back to eating because everybody else is eating, and I should know that.
Sorry, I fed him.
It's okay. I see. But I release the pressure when he's cool. So, it doesn't matter what size they are. If I can keep disengaging his hindquarters and turning his head, he won't outrun me. So I can actually teach him that when I move and make noises, he can also stand still. But vital that I have his head turned and his hindquarters step away, without his front end stepping on top of me. But I actually taught him that earlier, didn't I?
On the other side.
Okay. Don't worry, it happens the same way with the big horse. It just hurts a whole lot more when they step on you. You'll learn a whole lot quicker not to get stepped on. Because when he steps on you, you're kind of like, ow. When a big horse steps on you, there's a whole different response. But my point being, when I go to be big and make a lot of noise, I'm turning his head and pushing his hindquarters away while I'm letting him sort out his feet. In other words, he's allowed to move. Just move in a way that keeps us both safe, which is a circle. Okay? So again, yes, 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 yes. Notice how he's figured out the circle already.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 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 yes.
Even the look on his face is kind of like he's saying, okay, this again.
Yeah.
When earlier he was like, what is this?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's
And
like,
we've
oh,
already given him
God.
those separation skills. Okay?
How large of a round pen would you recommend?
Standard round pen for a normal normal sized horse is 60 feet.
Yep.
This little guy,
Well,
12.
What are we gonna
Yeah.
do? We got all sizes here, so
I'd go
Well.
with 60.
Yeah.
Because those guys are going to be the ones that are, it's most physically important that you have that much space. And the most important thing, girls, is your physical space. Because you are smaller and you are more fragile. Quite literally. They walk up and they kick each other. One of them goes, ugh, walks off, goes back to eating. They kick you. I'm sure you can imagine the rest of the story without me telling you anything. Yes? It won't be, and back to lunch you go.
The hospital. Hopefully you live.
If you're lucky, it's just a big bruise. But most likely it's not. Yes! 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 Alright. So this side was a lot less than the other side. From one perspective, his reaction to my jumping. But his disrespect of my space was a lot bigger on this side. Notice how I had to bump into him a whole lot more, jump on his head and bump into him? So we need to establish a lot more respect on this side, but that's okay. You guys full? That was a lot of information. And this little guy's learned a whole lot. Okay?
We've learned a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad.
You've already. I'm amazed at the difference in him in just what was that? 45 minutes.
About 45 minutes.
A little
Pretty
more.
Close. Little
Yeah.
more than 45 minutes. But
He's a quick learner,
I
and
think
you're a great
he
teacher.
seems like an animal that has intelligence.
every horse I've ever met had a lot of intelligence.
Really.
They know two things. When you apply pressure, I go searching. When you release pressure, I know that's what you wanted.
Wow.
I haven't met a horse that didn't distinguish those two things.
I'll be darned.
What I have trouble doing is getting people to literally speak to them that way.
Right. Inconsistently.
Correct. The inconsistency in a horse is a human's inconsistency between pressure and release.
That's what I'm concerned about those other horses on, is the inconsistency.
I haven't met a horse that wasn't rehabilitated.
Okay, any horse can be rehabilitated. But
I